Hello, hello. Alright, we do have a closed captioner. Alright. There we go. Alright. So I've been working on this project a little bit already today, and I think I started it last week. So my idea was to make various little crafts doing transfer art. This is the first one that I made. I started with. Was very, very simple. My youngest kid loves Nirvana. Loves Nirvana like I loved Nirvana when I was his age. He's got like Kurt Cobain quotes written on his shoes and all kinds of things. So I'm not sure. I know I want to divide them between canvases and so the surfaces you can photo transfer with. Now there's two ways to photo transfer. You can photo transfer or image transfer with Hodgepodge, which is like the craft lobby easy go-to way, but is basically a similar solution to acrylic. And you just take an acrylic clear coat paint and paint that on your image, and you can transfer the image to wood is the best material. Canvases is the second best material. Coarse materials and glass, or metal and then glass, and they bond easier in that order. Welcome, Gronick. So, and though my kid is aware that like Kurt Cobain passed away from like drug abuse, I did have to find. I had to deep dive and literally like go through and pick out all the art where he's not like holding a cigarette, a beer, a joint, or very clearly high. But I think I picked some good ones. Some of his iconic ones and looks. I do think I will probably transfer this one onto a canvas. The only other thought that I've had for this one was maybe a piece of metal. But I kind of like the canvas idea. I could just get it printed out and not transfer it like a poster, but that makes it like, yeah, I made the art, like I made the collage, but it makes it a little less personal. Um, and though Kurt is his favorite, he does love the entire band. He could tell you facts about the entire band. Did have to throw one of the original band up there. This is for my middle son. This one I made completely other than stickers, right? I mean, I didn't paint. But I did use AI to like tell what kind of color burst I wanted. I think it ended up good. I think it understood well what I meant when I said I want a tie-dye-ish rainbow burst of like orange and red, some pink, green, and blues and purples. It threw the yellow in there, but that makes sense with the red and the orange. And it very does much look like it's bursting from the center of the page, which that was completely just the background. My middle kid loves fucking cats and cat memes and cat shirts and all things cat. So this is the one that I designed for him to go on a canvas. Though I might try something different. Because he's got like a wall canvas, or I would say a wall tapestry, but like it's not even like, when I say tapestry, I think like woven material. It's like a wall blanket. It's like like a polyester blend cloth with like a giant cat print that he had originally thought he was going to try to use for his window curtain, but that did not work. It was too thin for him, and he was still getting a lot of light coming through. Also, I know the cats are, I don't know. What do y'all think about my placements on these two? Like, things are a little uneven. That's also, like, I didn't want to crop off his face. This one, I tried my best to not have this picture stabbing him in this eye on this one. Alright, this one is for my mother-in-law. I am still working on this one. I haven't decided. So I want it is layered. I want the peace sign to be like, this is what the gnomes gathered for. Somebody was making the peace sign. They're behind. They're looking at the peace sign. Like, I don't know. I should just let people look at my art and not interpret it. I feel like I just messed that up. Okay. So minus that. Where's the peace sign with the splash? That's not what I'm trying to do. Do y'all hear me better today? I messed with it a little bit. I don't know if I did what Deuce was trying to explain to me via video and stream last night. But I did go and mess with settings in my sound mixer. My sound controls. Mixer doesn't sound like the right word, even though I know that's what it's called. I can't find this one. Honestly, I can't find either one of these peace signs that I've already clicked. If I erase it, will I be able to? Is that the one? That is the one. Alright, so I can erase this one and still bring it back up. Alright. What do y'all think? Tie-dye peace sign on splatter art with gnomes. I like how everything else is so bright. And though the gnomes are bright, they're still like pastel colors in comparison. More toned down, not neon. Contrasting. Those are the words. Good words, good words, good words, right? What is it? It's not synonyms. I always get them wrong. It's not homonyms. Synonyms? No, I don't know. I always get those words messed up. But you would use a thesaurus. Welcome in, Kit. You'll respond to the questions that I've been asking. Alright, so splash art, right? Splash art, gnomes, peace sign. Thanks for the resub. Should I go with this peace sign? This giant tie-dye one. I'm gonna hide right there because I didn't find it. Or should I go with the splash art peace sign? That's what I was thinking. I like this one, but I've already got a bunch of bright in here. Or not that. Undo. This. You have good news. Awesome. Oh no. Let's put that back. And that. Welcome in, Storm Chef. How are you tonight? Congratulations. I'm glad that your nutritionist and the medicines and stuff are helping you. Storm, you're one of the ones that usually has problem hearing me. Can you hear me better today? I did mess with some things. Awesome. I kept telling you that. I hate to say, but you know what? I told you so. That's one of my big problems too. My body is all like, "Oh, we are in peasant mode. we we have to stretch our mills and keep on the pounds." No. So, look, when I was working 100 hours a week, the one thing that I had fucking going for me was I fucking ate regularly, even though, because I was the general manager at the time. So nobody could tell me that I wasn't gonna fucking sit down and eat. I'm in that store for a fucking 100 hours a week. I'm sitting down and eating when I want to fucking sit down and eat. And if that means I'm taking a snack too. Dang it. So, yeah, that was one of my problems definitely when I worked restaurants. And that was a lot because, one, just because you work at a restaurant don't mean you're eating free or even discounted. But also, I worked a lot of fast food restaurants, not too many sit down restaurants. So I ate, one, I definitely drank way more water when I was working, or Gatorade, or like vitamin water. Because I can't drink just water all the time because it drives me freaking. It doesn't taste good to me. Alright. Gnomes and peace signs. Do you think we need more than one peace sign? Is my question I'm going to ask y'all for this art piece. No? No more peace signs? Just the one? Does it need more gnomes? I mean, if you want me to make one for your mom too, I am gonna start doing these made to order. Let me figure out how much it costs, and then I'll factor in the labor of doing all the art. Um, she hates gnomes. Oh well, but no, well, like I've said, I'm about to start making little doing the more craft shows that I do, the more I'm gonna have for the Emporium to sell. Um, we're gonna do like seasonal. Um, I know the words. My Brandon's just like ta ta ha. No no no, not today. We're not articulating. What am I trying to say? Seasonal catalogs. Yes, that's the word, but I couldn't come up with it. So catalogs was the closest thing. And if I get enough and I start doing uh enough production of them, the goal has always been to take them to like Comic-Con or the Ren Fair, or not just have my shop, because I'm small. I don't expect anybody, but like maybe if I can get to a Ren Fair, I can make some sales. That's my hope. Um, I don't know if that Discord is the current one. If it is not, let me know. Anybody that is into nerdy crafts, chatting and playing video games, jump in. Like I said, we do have the Emporium there. Okay. Are we doing more gnomes or no? I feel like the only thing that I couldn't find was a gnome that was kind of like peeking out from the side. This the upside down one, of course, I just flipped him and hit him. His shoes are the coolest though. So it's a shame, but where was he at? He was here. Alright, no lines. No lines. So I like the pink. But also, and I like the splat, but I also don't know. Does it make it too hard to see the peace sign? Because I do have a bit of the splatter art behind it in different kind shades, shapes, and are you saying you don't like that the peace sign is above the gnomes? You want it off of his hat? You want like that? The gnome is above the peace sign? Okay. Did you see that? this was the first one I went over. This one is for the youngest. That one is for the middle. Like the angle head kitty. Like, what's going on? The stretching kitty. All the derpy kitties. Cool. And then again, this one is for the mother-in-law. And they said don't give them presents. If anything, just make them something. This counts, right? Making a canvas art. I have a couple more people I have to make them for. I don't know, who should we do next? So what is I know the name of it. Helldivers. Do they have cool art for Helldivers? The eldest? Yes. But I think I'm going. I usually get him practical gifts because of his personality. It's a bug killing game in space, democracy, or something like that. A bunch of people play it. But no, what's the movie? It reminds me of that movie. Fuck. Stormship Troopers? Something like that. Again, the mouse game. I seen you also started the Grinch game too. Not gonna lie. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. And I've been letting the Christmas movie get me already. In my defense, the day after Halloween, every single streaming channel was like, hey, look at all this Christmas. Alright, add a page. Ooh, it started at black automatically. It was like, I like your black style. You obviously have a dark aesthetic going. No, and on the oldest there is like this new gadget that I keep seeing pop up in like YouTube and Instagram sponsored feeds. I think I even but it's like a walking stick, but it's a compartmentalized walking stick that has like a knife and a spearhead and a flint and tinder box in one, and it's just got like all the little like useful tools that you might need while you're hiking and lost in the woods for survival. I joke around and say he's like my zombie prepper. He's just my practical prepper outdoorsy. Which I can't even take all the credit for. So let's see. And If we did a Pokemon one, should it have a white or red background? Also, depends on the Pokemon. All of them. I tried to fit as many Pokemon as... Let's see. Does it have any cool... D&D. Of course it just gave me letters. It did give me the dragon. The actual D&D dragon D. Alright. See all. Is there an amber sand? Is there a dragon amber sand? Ha! Cool little games that don't take up a lot of space. I think that Winter Burrow doesn't take up a lot of space. That's pretty cool. I think that's the only small one that I've seen recently. Kit tried the Grinch one. I cheat. My kid helps me. Let's hydrate, posture check, and stretch. My posture is checked. My stretching is done. And I'm drinking the fluids. Alright. Welcome in. How have you been? Haven't really seen you on streaming or around Discord much. I assume you've been busy. Hopefully everything is well. Should I change the colors? Should the and go below the D's? Like that? Congratulations. I need to do that too, but I've been dreading it. I've been putting out applications over the past few months, but I've been being choosy. I don't want to go with companies that I know are going to be like I could go to Family Dollar again or Dollar General, but I know how their store models run because I ran one for so long. I don't want to go back to overworking myself to where I start getting sick all the time again. I don't want to work in a restaurant again because if we're being honest, people fucking suck. They're rude to restaurant workers, whether it's wait staff, kitchen staff, or, drive-through. People are assholes to like restaurant workers. Alright. I think we're gonna have to go off of Canva for some of the images from this. I might be able to let's see, swords. Ooh, here's one. Dice. No. Not graphics. Let's see this one. No. Nope. Yes. Why does it have the cross lines in it? I don't like that. Hold on. See all. Not puzzle pieces, dice. Okay. Those are all D6s. Those appear to all be D6s. That's a mix, but that's a lot of red. No. Remove watermark. It wants me to pay. Okay. Grr. Does this one have a watermark? It has a watermark. They all have watermarks. Alright. Google image of D&D dice. I didn't need the line in it. These are some really cool looking sets. That's cool. But I just want a bunch of dice poured out on a table like that. I feel like that's a lot of the same colors. Is that a rune? Are these like little heart things? It's gonna make me have to put my glasses on. See this one. -6, -5. You can't tell. I've never seen negative dice before. Alright. I know. I told Kit to be more active with me. They'll be happier. I make people happy whether they want it or not. It's a threat. I beat it into them. We're back into the sets again. Let's see. That one's pretty good. I'd have to expand it. Oh, let's look at this one. Oh, that's a pretty dice. It's got a watermark. We don't want watermarks. Watch. I'm gonna have to take all of my dice and pour them on the table and fucking take a picture of it. Why did I have this idea? I could. I did. Again, we're looking at sets again. Come on. I want a large mass of dice. Just pour it out. Those are all the same color. Though they are kind of sexy. Just all black dice. Gold trim numbers. It's still got a watermark on it. It's got a whole line on the picture. But I could crop that off. It just doesn't feel like enough. Let's see this one. That is awesome. Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock dice. It's not D&D, but it's fucking awesome. Spock disproves paper. Lizard bites Spock. This is true. I have a shit ton of dice in my house. I could quite literally fill a tabletop with them. If not my dining room table, I could definitely do one of my like end tables or coffee tables and like take a picture of all the dice. And I know there's a bunch of different finishes, designs, colors, some glow in the dark, some I made myself, shit tons of bought dice. Like we used to go to the store in town, and there was like I want to say it was like $5 or $10 for like a pound of dice. We have several Crown Royal bags full of dice and more than just the I seen somebody post a meme joke on, I want to say it was Instagram earlier this week. It was like, so nice of these people to give me a free bottle of alcohol with my dice bag every time. And I have different color Crown Royal bags too. We have like a peach one, a green one, a brown one, a couple, like 3 or 4 of the traditional purple. I think I have the green the green apple one is the green one. Alright. We're getting distracted. Talking about dice and dice bags and Crown Royal. Instead of we reached the bottom. We're going back. Alright. Is that a D20 with a freaking ghastly? Gengar. That's what the word I was looking for. Ghastly is the one with the ball. With the... Yeah, okay. It's been a long time. My kid still plays, though. And collects the cards. Alright. Alright. What? We are definitely... What is it, like snowflakes? Snowflake glowing dice? A little battery charging docking station? Alright. We're not... We're easily distracted. Whew. Pokemon dice. Is that, is it all of them? It looks like all of them. All of the evolutions of Eevee. That one's Eevee. Up top, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Umbreon, Sylveon, and I forget the other one's name. A few missing. Espeon, Leafeon. Look, it looks all distorted. And then I have bad eyesight. So, I think I did good. Should we just go with a dice background like that? That's not... That feels like cheating. I wanted... Ooh, that one's kind of nice. But I wanted the real dice. Okay, we're not looking at those. Are they flowers? That's the kind of bling I'd be wearing. Permission denied. Oh. I keep seeing all these glowing. Look, there's another one. You know what that would be perfect for? A dice goblin costume. I'm totally doing that with all my imperfect dice. I'm totally turning them into the dice goblin bling. That's oh, that's great. I was gonna turn them into like little like I was gonna try to teach myself how to make dragons out of clay, but that seems so much easier. All right, I keep seeing similar ones like this. Skull dice, those are cool. Well, and then the second part about it wouldn't be easy. I also don't have a kiln, so realistically, me making a clay sculpture is not logical because I don't have a place to fire it. I don't think Brickane is going to let me build a fire in the fireplace that gets to 3,000 kelvins. So again, I do want to bake clay. I like very much want to sculpt things and bake clay, even if it's just like making mugs and pots or like plant pots. Because I'm not so diluted that I think that I could just pick up clay and make things like I have magic fingers or something. I mean, I could, but they're not going to be pretty the first, 100 times I try. people study the craft of it for like ever trying to I'm not deluded like that to think that I'm magical. But yeah, to bake clay, I think it's like 2,000 or 3,000 kelvins. And that's a lot of fucking heat. That now I'm curious. Now I'm looking it up. Actually, I think I might have just found the picture. I like these dice are shiny. They're all different colors. No. I don't. Stop. It did a thing that I didn't want it to do. No. Go back. Ha. Alright. Now. Fuck, what was the question? Kelvins. Kelvins. Kelvins to Fahrenheit. Oh. $1,000. So 1,000 kelvins would be 1340.33 Fahrenheit. Let's see. It said 0 is like negative something. What is 1 Kelvin? Is negative? 2. It makes no sense. I don't know what scale it goes off of. Two kelvins would be negative 4. Yeah, that makes no sense to me. But anyways, it's like a stupid high amount of heat. Alright. We'll change the position to back. Alright, now we gotta change the colors because those don't pop the same. Let's see. Green. No. Should we be... Oh. That might be the way to go. Lighter. No. Looks like, what, sea foam? No. I don't know why I closed my other window. Alright. Rogue. Should I put art or image? The color red? I mean, that's how it's on the books. A lot of the books. I have seen it without the red. It does contrast well. Thank you. No. Possibly art. Rogue silhouette art. I don't want an AI overview. What images? Not that rogue, but I like her too. Fantasy. These all have backgrounds though. Look at that. It's got a watermark though. It's not as good. Let's see. Is this one? Oh. This one looks like Shredder, sort of. Mixed with, I know his name. But this cowl on his head and the way his eye. Fuck, what is his name? I really am not having luck with my words tonight. Splinter and Shredder mixed together. It's mostly the cowl, though. Alright. Legolas? Or is that Dritz? Is that a dark elf? That's a dark elf. That's gotta be Dritz. It's not at all what I put in there, but I like that. like fairykin though. Was that a halfling rogue? That would be a lot of image cutting though. I don't know. I haven't cut image on a computer since the early 2000s. Alright, 1 second, guys. I will be right back. Look at these images. They are nice. Alright, sorry about that. I had to take a potty break. I think instead of... let's see what this says. The rogue symbol. Alright, I'll get distracted and we'll be here all night. And I still have house chores to do. Alright, I do think... So... This one I am making for Pandora. Thank goodness she didn't come and stream tonight. But I figure I will top it with different you know, like how that mouse looked really cool. Look at that. Look at that tiny little rogue halfling. But basically, I'll take a picture like this, and I'll probably put it on photo editor on my computer and cut the background away, and then paste it into Canva, because in Canva I do not pay for the Canva Pro, so it won't let me do all the high definition stuff that I know that the program can do. I'm just a broke streamer though, so. But yeah, basically finding cool like character like images, or like the That's a traditional D&D thing. Those are the actual D&D emblem Ds. But this I will probably put on a piece of like cut wood. Bricanes is I'm also working on. Whereas these ones are going on like canvas. This one I actually might put on a sheet of metal so she can hang it out on her porch or near her garden. And these ones are going on canvases. But they are ultimately to expand the Emporium shop. Handmade merchandise from Stream. Let's see. Who do we have live? Kit, if you needed to talk to me, go ahead and hop in Discord as soon as I'm finished. Here, I'll hop in Discord. Let's see. Who do we have live? Do we have any friends live? We have one friend live. Alright. We have Sicken live. He's on 2v8s. He's from the Discord. He also has his own Discord that we're partners with. The Roundtable Discord. If you have not checked him out, he's a pretty cool streamer. Does a lot of DBD, spooky games. And then he does other fun things, like I think he was live earlier doing karaoke with a few of the other streamers and some friends. Thanks again for hanging out with us on Make It Monday. We are going to try to stay on theme with making things on stream. Maybe even like Make It Monday we'll like venture into like some of my home improvement projects that I'm starting to work on too. Like I started today on rearranging my dining room library so I can ultimately knock out a wall and put in a game room. But tell me in Discord how y'all feel about that. Do y'all want to see crazy home improvement shit from me? Bricane will be nervous as shit.